Jalen Hurts now has the same amount of rings as Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, half of what Peyton Manning has. This guy is doing things that could possibly end his career with a Hall of Fame gold jacket. Jalen Hurts has defied the odds at every level of his career. All started in college. He's benched in the 2018 National Championship for Tua Tagovailoa. Then, of course, in the 2020 NFL Draft, Jalen Hurts falls to the second round after he had to transfer to Oklahoma just to be a starter. Balls out, Heisman candidate, boom. Gets taken second round. That's not too much adversity. That's still a high pick. Comes to Philadelphia, starts for a year. Okay. Boom. Takes his team to the Super Bowl. Loses to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes goes back-to-back, beats the 49ers last year. Jalen Hurts has a messed up thumb. They lose early exit in the playoffs to Tampa Bay. Again, more adversity. This year, they run through everybody in the playoffs. And in the Super Bowl, they ran through the Kansas City Chiefs. And now, not only is Jalen Hurts 1-1 against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, he's 1-1 against him in the Super Bowl. And now Jalen Hurts has one ring. How many more rings does Jalen Hurts end with? Because right now he's doing things that I think are earning him a Hall of Fame candidacy. This is the talk of Jalen Hurts' career trajectory now. After winning a Super Bowl, everything dramatically changes on how you're seen as a starting quarterback. To beat not only whoever you're playing, but to beat Patrick Mahomes and stop him from a three-peat that was possibly your fault. The Niners, they were a team that played Patrick Mahomes 2 times in the Super Bowl and lost both times after getting additions like Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey. The Eagles, all they did was get a new running back and even lost pieces on the defensive end and come back and smash the Chiefs. They got their get back. They're known for beating teams who are the Giants. They're not the Giant Slayers. 2018, Nick Foles is a backup, outplays Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, wins Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts probably played one of the greatest games in his career. I know he had a BS interception. Outside of that, obviously broke the record for most rushing yards in a game in a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts did everything right. And right now, for him to bring a Super Bowl to Philadelphia, is Jalen Hurts now the best quarterback out of the 2020 draft class? I have to say yes. I have to take Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow. If you can win your team a Super Bowl, especially against Patrick Mahomes, he had more rings than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. This guy could finish with multiple rings by the end of his career, and we're going to have very different discussions when comparing him to the overall quarterback plethora. Jalen Hurts, I can't say it enough, he's a top 10 quarterback. He was already proven himself. He was an MVP candidate when Patrick Mahomes won it. This year he wasn't that much. He wasn't an MVP candidate. They were running the rock. They were handing the ball off a lot to Saquon. You know, he was probably the better player, but in the playoffs, they were equally as good until it came down to the Super Bowl when Saquon got a little bit more quiet than he did. Jalen Hurts stepped up and won his team the Super Bowl. Can't be mad at it. To take down Mahomes, to take down a three-peat. This could change the trajectory of the Chiefs now, because now this obviously changes the GOAT discussion. Everybody, if you win a three-peat, something that's never been done before, you are going to automatically win the GOAT discussion if you get the same amount of rings as Brady. Even if Brady did, yes, if Brady beat you, that was your only way out to beat Brady as the GOAT, was to get the three-peat because Brady hadn't done it. So now that erases the fact that you lost to Brady twice in the playoffs, once in the AFC Championship, once in the Super Bowl. So that negates that. But now he hasn't done it. So now Patrick Mahomes will never, ever be the GOAT. Unless he somehow surpasses Brady in rings, which that's not happening, he's not going to always be number 2. He's me ahead of Peyton Manning. He might go ahead of him because if he has one more ring, I'll take the MVPs over one more championship. But we'll see how many more rings Mahomes gets. Jalen Hurts got a ring. That's the most important fact. It shook up the football world. It saved the NFL, man. If the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, bro, that would have been, no one wanted to see that. Did we really want to see the Eagles win? No, not really, but I'm not mad at Jalen Hurts getting a ring. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. As always, peace.